Joining me now is the reigning, defending, undisputed Glory light heavyweight world champion, Donegi Abena. How are you doing today, sir?
Yes, I'm fine. And how are you doing?
Oh man, I am doing well. How's life as the world champion?
It's different. It's way different. You have to take life more serious because I never took kickboxing and life really serious. I was just going with the flow. And right now, when you are the king and you're sitting on the throne, you have to do way more than before because everybody is hunting for you. Everybody's looking for you. Everybody is calling your name. So you have to step your game up. So yeah.
And the stakes always seem higher. Like in your last bout, you had stomach issues, and then fans just couldn't buy that that was the true story. You were getting comments after comments after comments of fans saying like, "This isn't it. What's going on?" Okay, what happened in the last event, and like, how did you handle the fan response?
We went to Thailand to prepare for the last fight, and when I was there, I ate something bad, and the illness caught me really. I had diarrhea for weeks, fever, throwing up all day. So I was really, really sick. And my opponent's coach, I think, their Instagram started talking shit about me, spreading lies, and people were buying it. They really believed it. Like that I was partying over there and that I didn't take anything serious. So the people started believing that, the fans, and their little fanboys started commenting on me and started tagging me and tried to arrest me to social media. But I'm like a coda of the water tribe, you feel me? I got an iron will, and when I read those comments, I started laughing because I fought Alex Pereira on 5 or 6 week notice with a broken hand, and I just fought him. And I respect Tariq, but he's not as great as a fighter as Alex is. So I don't know why they believed it, but it is what it is. Next week we're gonna see how everything falls in place.
Man, I am pumped for it. And it feels emblematic of your life in a way of like no one believed in you, no one believes you. You had to keep pushing forward based on your own willpower. Like the stomach virus thing, it was just like a small summary of what has already happened in your life. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean?
Yes, I know. We went through trials and tribulations. We come from far. We had to dig deep, and we keep digging deep. And for me, it's nothing new, so it doesn't really hurt me because I'm used to it. I'm used to being the odds, not the odds are not in my favor. I'm used to it, so this is nothing new for me. Just another day at the office.
Just another day at the office. Now, Tarik Khbabez at the press conference stare down, he was giving you some little pushes here.
This guy, he tried to move me, but he must forget this is Surinamese hardwood, the wood from the jungle. So if you want to push me, you really have to put some power and effort behind it. Otherwise, I'm not going to move. And I don't even know why he was pushing. I don't even know why he was pushing me because he said like he's coming too close, but it wasn't close. I saw the face off between Cookie and Rico. That one was close. That one was intense. You feel me? You could feel the energy building up, but the little man, he started pushing me when I was far away from him. So I don't know.
So at the weigh-ins, what are you expecting? That's the next stare down for you guys. There's some animosity. There's some buildup in this matchup. What are you expecting in the next stare down?
I I doubt it if he can handle himself. You feel me? If he has enough calm in his body to handle a stare down with me, because even though I'm standing like 1 or 2 feet away, it's going to be intense, because I'm going to look right through your soul. And I don't know if he is ready for that, if he's mentally ready. I doubt it.
Ooh, I'm excited for this one. How's training been
Yeah.
getting along? I know you were just talking to Saeed just before we jumped on the call. How's training for this one?
It's good. It's very, very good. We changed some things, because a couple of months ago, I asked Said, like, I want to do more back work because then I can really punch and I don't have to hold my punch. So we started doing way more back workouts, and training is going well. The power is coming, the stamina is coming. So the only thing I have to do is show it in the ring what we have been training the last couple of months.
Yeah. Now, speaking of bag workout, you did some work with John Fury, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Tell me everything about this. It looked cool in the video, but what was that session? What was that conversation actually like?
Yeah, I've been training in London for with boxing for like 1.5 years now, and I've been going back and forth, just to pick up the boxing fundamentals, the movement, the way of punching, and the calmness. Because with kickboxing, everything is tight and
Yeah.
aggression. While boxing is way more fluid and relaxed. Open your eyes, look, and there you go, punch. So I start doing that, and my boxing coach is apparently good friends with the Furies, and he said to me like 2 months ago, we can go to Camp Fury because Tommy had to fight.
Yeah.
We can go to Camp Fury and join them in camp for some sparring. And we went there, and we just started working together. We just started working, and I'm gonna send you the video. I'm gonna send you the video
Yep.
because I got it somewhere. I've hid it somewhere. You feel me? But I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
And he was he was quite impressed with my work ethic and with my boxing itself, just the technical part of it. And he told me that I could come back whenever I want. So I'm gonna fight with Tarik, let my body rest for a couple of weeks, and then go straight back to the UK to work out with them guys.
So last time you and I spoke, you were almost saying like, I'm gonna defend my title a couple of times and then maybe look at MMA. But now it sounds like you're gonna defend your title and then maybe start looking at boxing. Am I picking up some hints here?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah. It's gonna be. I gonna. I would quicker box than do MMA because I did MMA in the past, just the wrestling thing and the Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. But the thing is, with those, it's too much contact. You feel me? It's too much physical contact with men, and I don't like that. I
so
really don't like that.
were you sparring with Tommy Fury as well, from the sounds of it?
No, I sparred with another Fury, and I was a heavyweight guy because Tommy is quite light. But it was a southpaw. It was around 100 kilograms as well. So a Fury heavyweight.
Holy
And
shit.
if it's right, I'm gonna spar Tyson in the future.
Man, that is absolutely awesome. Now, upcoming just in a few days, we have Tyson Fury fighting Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou is just like living the dream out here. Went from
Yeah.
Cameroon to fighting for the heavyweight title in boxing. Absolutely amazing. But what do you see in this matchup?
To be honest,
Yeah.
the Furies, they can really box. If I'm telling you, just the footwork, the movement, the head movement, the way how they look and the way how they move,
Yeah.
it's brilliant. It's wonderful. But Ngannou has the equalizer, not just his power. But with power is how long can you maintain the power? Because Tyson Fury, how you can just catch him. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to catch him because he's so elusive. Left, right, up, looking, moving, keeping you busy with his hands, and I go from up down. So I don't think uh um Ngannou is gonna land. And if you can land the punch, you can't beat Tyson Fury. It's not possible.
No, I'm really happy for Francis for getting this.
Yes, that's
But
nice.
realistically, I think he has as much chance as I do in this fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, very very difficult for Francis. But yeah, he has the power, but he doesn't have the boxing ability from what I've seen.
No.
And
Yeah.
Tyson is a huge fella. He's big. He's really really big. So I wish Ngannou luck.
Yeah, and not only massive, but the Fury fighting system, it may not be as pretty as like a Sugar Ray or a Roy Jones Jr., but their boxing system is so crisp and so clean. Like that gym really knows what they're doing, right?
Yes, they really know the boxing game. And the thing is with them is it maybe don't look as good because Tyson is just huge. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
It's just huge. But if you give his skills to me, it would look different because I have a different body. You feel me?
Yep.
And I'm not that huge. So it's it's a combination of how big Tyson is because they can box. They can box. They can give you 5 straight jabs without without anything without anything thrown back at them. So I wish him luck, really.
Wish him luck, absolutely. And you're going to be taking some of those skills into your match against Tarik Khbabez. What is your official prediction for the end of your title match here?
I'm gonna have a W. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. And I'm hoping to finish him. You know, because we really been working on the power. You know, because I already had power, but
Mm-hmm.
just physical power has to be transformed to boxing power and to punching power as well. Because I know some big guys who are very strong and can bench press 150 kilo, 160 kilograms, but I punch way harder than them. So we had to transfer my power, my natural given power to punching power. And we're still a long way to go because I'm 25, but we made some good progress in the last couple of months.
Man, it feels like this is the chapter of your career where you're truly going to define what your career is. 25 years old, you're still young, you're still growing in skill, you're still growing in power. And considering all the progress we've seen so far from where you started to where you are today, I feel like we
Yeah.
are still just starting to see the true fighter that you are going to be. We're just starting to see your best. Do you agree with that?
Yes, I'm far away from my prime to be honest, because everybody knows their prime starts past 33.
Yes.
So so that's 8 years from now. And I'm busy with the modification, you know, just be the best version of myself. And I'm making big steps towards it, but I can do way more, you know. In the near future, I will be a way better fighter than I am right now. And it's just
Absolutely.
grinding in the gym. We come a long way, but just grinding in the gym. We only have the hustle, the sacrifice, and it's gonna pay.
I'm so excited to see it. Now, if you are in glory, your next fight will very likely be against Ibrahim El Benoui or Stefan Latescu, depending on who wins at Glory Collision 6 on November 4th. What do you see in either of those matchups?
Yeah, I train with Bouni. You know, I train with Ibrahim Bouni. He's very smooth,
Yeah.
very smooth. He has a good movement, and he's always looking. You feel me? He's always looking. And the other guy, I've seen him fight one African guy in France, but I was not impressed, to be honest. I was really, really not impressed. Short guy, he's bulky. You feel me? Bulky. He looks strong. If he punches hard, I don't really know, but he looks bulky and strong. And if Ibrahim is smart, he's just gonna use his jab because Ibrahim is tall. You feel me? He's a tall fella, long arms.
Mm-hmm.
So if he just started using his jab first, I wish the other guy good luck.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. No, Ibrahim, he's so talented. But with a win here, would you prefer the winner of that fight, or would you prefer the Sergey Maslobojev matchup?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I haven't thought that far ahead, to be honest. I don't even know. Right now it's just static, and after that we will see what comes then, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
That saying one fight at a time. But let me ask you about something that happened last year. Who's your advisor here? Who let you get into a football soccer match here without cleats? What's the story here, man?
Yeah, it was a smart move, but I'm always the pocket type of guy, you know? Just let's do it. Let's do it. And I asked the football club for good shoes, you know,
Yeah.
they didn't have my size because I have quite big foot, so
Yeah.
there were no shoes in the whole complex. That was crazy.
So fuck it. We ball. It doesn't matter. Just getting in
Yeah,
there.
it doesn't matter. Yeah, because we're gonna train regardless. We're gonna fight regardless. So just we're gonna ball as well. Because I used to be a football player
Yeah.
when I was younger, but that's a long time ago. But I thought like let's see if I still got it.
And what's the outcome?
I got the walking knowledge, like walk in a clear space where no opponents are. You feel me? I got that.
Yeah.
But the technical things like to to take a ball, to shoot a ball, to aim with a ball, no, no. Then I need to go back training every week. So then I will get it back. But the last time it was a mess. It was a mess.
Man, absolutely awesome. But we do have a big fight coming up, Glory Collision 6 on November the 4th. Let me ask you about some of the other matchups that are on the card. The heavyweight title between Rico Verhoeven versus Cookie Tariq Osaro will be decided. What do you see in this heavyweight showdown?
Wow, yeah. I know Cookie is hungry. That's what I know. I know Cookie is hungry. And I just saw an interview of Rico, and Rico said that his leg was as good as new. You feel me? His leg was good, so I don't know. I don't know. We know Cookie throws bombs and he keeps pushing. And I wonder if he still got in the fourth and the fifth round against Plati, but he had. But Rico moves a little bit more. You feel me? Rico moves a little bit more. And Rico is more fighting with distance as well. So I don't know. I don't know.
It's
It,
a
wo- it,
tough matchup. It's a tough one.
it's very tough. It's very, very tough.
That's the thing. Like Cookie's shocked the world through 2023 already. Like, can he do it one more time? And Rico, I don't know. Like, he's older. I know he's coming off injuries, but he said that they are fully healed. I don't know if that's believable or not. Like, it might be the best time to be fighting Rico right now.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is the best time to fight Rico. But he, in his interview, he said, I'm a little bit bigger. I'm a little bit stronger because he's 125 right now.
Mhm.
And Cookie is huge as well. Cookie is around the same weight. So let's see about that. Let's see about that. But Cookie might shock the world.
You know, I'm not surprised by a lot of people's sizes, like when I meet them in person, of like fighters are actually usually smaller than I expect. But Cookie
Yeah.
was sitting in a chair and he was about eye to eye with me. He's so much bigger than I thought he was gonna be.
Yeah, no, Cookie is different. Cookie is built different. He's really really tall as well. Because I've met Rico multiple times,
Yeah.
and Rico is a little bit more broad, like big ass, big back. He's very wide. The
Yeah.
Cookie is wide and he's tall. He's very very tall.
It's going to be a battle of the big boys indeed. All right. Now, let me ask you, if someone is now looking up to you as one of the fighters that they are hoping to aspire to be, you are inspiring a generation. What advice would you want to pass on to these people who are looking up to you now?
Always believe in yourself. That's the biggest thing. Because people gonna doubt you regardless. They're gonna doubt you. So the first thing I would say is always believe in yourself because they might think that you can't do it, but if you know that you can do it, just do it. And don't listen too much to everybody because everybody has an opinion about everything, even if they don't know anything about it. You feel me? And people's words are always to discourage you. So just believe for yourself and don't listen to negative thoughts because it's just their opinion and maybe their lack of knowledge as well. But it's easy these days to type something on the internet and then play hide and seek. You feel me? so so those two things I would say to the young fans: believe in yourself and don't listen too much to negativity.
Absolutely, absolutely. Look up to your idols and follow your dreams, and
Yeah,
like there are so many great inspirations like Remy Bonyaski and Ernesto Hoost. What does it mean now that your name is kind of alongside these great Surinamese Dutch kickboxers that people are looking up to?
it's nice, you know. I never really expected it, and even this night, sometimes I even forget that I am famous,
You're kind
as
of a
people
big
call it,
deal,
that I'm
yeah.
known. Yeah, sometimes I forget it, you know. But people always remind me, like, hey, remember, you have to. You are a public figure right now, so keep that in mind. Whatever you do, however you move, however you talk, keep that really in mind because we know that you don't really see it like that because you always state yourself. But for other people, they if they see me, they think like, oh, whoa, that's a glorified, oh, that's a glory champ. But for me, it's glory for me like an everyday thing. You feel me? Because I've been in the organization since I was 20 or 19. Yeah, 19 or 20. You feel me? So I've come a long way. I don't know any better, but for people who are not in the kickboxing world or the glory level, it's something really big for them. So I have to keep it in mind sometimes.
Man, absolutely amazing to hear. Absolutely, you're humble and successful at the same time. And speaking of which, were you doing some modeling earlier this year? I saw.
Yes, yes. I've been doing modeling works for years now, for years. But the thing is with me, I wanted to do high fashion. You know, the Louis Vuitton, the Prada, the big names.
Hmm.
But I'm too big for that. You feel me? So I'm looking for a fitness model agency, but I haven't found a good one yet. But I'm still looking. I'm gonna keep looking until I find one.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I've seen you in person. You look like you are already a fashion model when you're not training. Like right now, you're in kind of training mode, so you're just in the tank top. But like in person,
Yeah,
you're dressed to the nines. You're dressed very well every time I see you.
yeah, I have to because my nickname is Modomang. That is Surinamese. You feel me? That's Surinamese, and Modomang means a good-looking person. That's a Modomang. So that's why also the Modo Nation,
Yeah,
the nation of good-looking people. So if you go outside, I have to look good. You feel me?
you gotta represent
And
Suriname. Yeah, that's right, man.
yes, and even for other men, go to the barber every week because it's gonna boost your confidence. Like, oh yes, my hair is nice. Okay, let's go. I feel good. I was struggling yesterday, but today I had my hair cut. I'm looking good. I'm gonna try again and again.
No, it's an absolutely true thing of like I noticed in myself, even when I'm doing these kinds of interviews or shows and stuff like this, if I'm dressed well, even for areas that people can't see, I feel so much better. I feel so much more confident when I'm
Yeah,
dressed well, you know?
yeah, it's very important. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
But beard shaved, hair done. Yeah, you look good. That's good.
Hey, hey, hey,
It's
hey,
gonna,
cheers. Thanks, man.
it's
Appreciate
gonna
that.
give. Yeah, it's gonna give you a confidence that you won't recognize it, but you will have it.
No, that's right. No, I just put this on for you. If I was interviewing Tariq, I would have got a T-shirt out of the recycle bin or something like
You're matching the energy. I like that.
that. That's right. But if people do want to join and support you, have a little bit of a line yourself. The easiest way to support you is through DA Boxing. Is that correct?
Yeah, the donegabena.com. That's my website. I am busy with the merchandise. It's not finished yet, but I'm working on it. But just keep my just check my socials, check my website, and as soon as I launch something, you will see it, and then you can join the nation.
Absolutely, man. And I'll put the links down below for everyone. But let me get to this readout, and then you can have the last word here. But he is the Glory Light Heavyweight World Champion, fighting at Glory Collision 6 on November the 4th. Donegi Abena, I massively appreciate your time. But please talk us on out of here. Shout out who you need to shout out. Thank who you need to thank. All that good stuff, sir.
I'm gonna give a shout out to you for having me. That's the most important thing. Thank you. And I just want to thank my team and everybody who believed in me, who didn't doubt me, who didn't talk bad behind my back. I appreciate y'all. And next week, we're going to do it and still.
Absolutely. Hey, best of luck. Thanks so much, sir.